today's convention, we can extend to you the early bird rates until this weekend. Okay, so if you guys have questions about it, feel free to approach me. So dito madidiscuss yung question ninyo. When do we add? When do we remove? What are the basics also when it comes to giving, when it comes to the health of the patients?
Can I add a few things? I'd like to say that each one of us was born with a genetic predisposition. And your lifestyle should fit where you are genetically deficient in energy. And that to identify in the science of iridology. When someone who's excellent reads your eyes and says, your genetic deficiency, let's say, is your liver. That means your liver, you were born with a liver that is genetically deficient, meaning not saying you're sick. It's just a little bit lower than a normal liver, okay? Or it could be your lungs, it could be your heart. So whatever organ, iridology will be able to identify that. It's the only science that can do that. Now, you will only get sick where you're genetically deficient. You've known of people who have smoked all their life and never get lung cancer. Okay? You've known people who don't smoke, I think they end up with having lung cancer. Why? Because maybe the person who has lung cancer has a genetically deficient lung. The guy who has been smoking has a very strong heart. But his liver is weak. So where will the toxins go? Where he is genetically weak. It will then go to his liver. He will never have a lung cancer issue. It will always go to where you are genetically deficient. So it is good to know, or good to go to an expert iridologist to identify where you're genetically deficient. And then, if you find out which organs you're genetically deficient in, you can strengthen that organ every year by taking the herb for that organ. Let's say it's the liver. So you can get milk thistle, you can get a liver cleanse, you can get turmeric for 2 months. Never get herbs longer than 90 days, but I always just say 60 days. After that, if you have another genetically deficient organ, let's say it's your pancreas, then you take an herb that will help your pancreas. If it's your kidney, then get an herb for the kidney. You make a cycle of taking herbs that prevents and strengthens the organ that you're genetically deficient in. That's it. You cannot, if you just depend it on blood tests, it's just telling you your current condition. All medical tests are telling you your current condition. But the sclera, another part of the eye, tells you your current condition already, but the iris will tell you where you're genetically deficient. That is my basic analysis tool. I look into your eyes, I will know where you're genetically deficient, I will also know where you're currently sick, if you are sick, or where you have trouble. I will take care of where you have the trouble, but I will always tell you, these are the organs that you have to take care of yearly. That's it.
Nice. Very nice.
Hi po. So the questions for Dr. Lee po. We've been talking about the detoxification process and cellular health, but what if the patient comes to you with chronic illness and a lot of maintenance